Okay, okay. Hopefully, everything's in working order, which it is so far so good.
Everything's in working order.
Right, we should be good now. Be one sec. There we go. There we go. That should do it. Because it is that time. It's that time again. Okie dokie. So, welcome along, people, to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good on this Wednesday evening. Whatever you're all up to, welcome along. So, here is another GR2 Open Lobby session on the Wednesday evening. So, what's going to happen is we're going to do some practice, and then we'll do some qualifying, and then we'll get on with some sprint racing action. So, I could be until approximately 10 o'clock-ish, so we'll see how that goes as we go along, unless there's something comes up also. But other than that, we shall get on with some GR2 sprint racing action. Welcome along, Rich. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting us know that you're coming on soon. Hope you're well. Yeah, that like many people that, like myself, for instance, we all have a habit of racing the one category or so, but it's good to have a variety of racing something different for sure. So where should we race in? Not going to be the Red Bull Ring. We'll race at the Deep Forest. We'll race at Deep Forest, shall we? So we'll start off procedures at Deep Forest. Turn it down to night. Oh, mind you, I need some qualifying, because I mentioned qualifying, didn't I? So, not going to be at Road Atlanta. Deep Forest is what we want. Okay. So, turn it down to 80 seconds. Turn it down to 80 seconds, and then we're sorted then. So, as it is 7 o'clock in the UK now, and as I have just got the lobby open, and I'll put in the room ID on the YouTube chat for those who were to want to join me in that method, unless those who join me are already friends with me on my PlayStation. So there is the room ID on the YouTube chat and pinned. There we go. So I hope you're doing good, Rich. Whatever you've been up to today. So a bit of Monster to get me going as well. Obviously, this is the World Champion Golden Edition of Lando's Monster. Cheers, Lando. Thank you for the win in Hungary. Get in there, Lando. It's crazy though to realize that this is like a similar scenario as to when Lewis Hamilton used to drive for a McLaren years ago, and therefore that he's as a reigning world champion at the time, he managed to get his first race win of the season at Hungary, which is a similar sort of scenario as what Lando's doing as well. Fast forward 17 years later, it's crazy, isn't it? So, but nice to see my my all-time favourites come out on top with the latest upgrades that they have, like especially with their version of the Macarena wing, the movable rear wing, where the rear wing just like flips like 180 degrees, something like that. So yeah, not much in this heat. Don't blame you. It don't feel too bad, well, considering that how hot it's been for the past couple of days. So, but yeah, it's been warm in the past few days. So, Azia, welcome along, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. So, but yeah, so I was watching the Formula One the other day, and yeah, you just thought that on paper that Ferrari were gonna go for it, but unfortunately they just didn't seem to communicate proper in some ways even in decisive moments, which will lead you to a contribution of getting a result. Especially with Hamilton obviously getting himself into rate bother for the past few races, which is not like him at all. Not only that, but it's the employees at Ferrari, which I think, to be honest, that they've just been a bit stubborn, and even when it comes to the pressure in split decision moments, and that's what certainly left them to to go on the back foot in some ways. And then you have teams like McLaren that have been on the that bring in some momentum, even when Oscars was up there as well. But when he pitted right behind laps before Lando pitted later on, then Oscar found himself into a bunch of traffic, which there was some blue flags showing on the display panels, but and they said that they'd not been working, but they were working in some places, but and that of course led to many drivers complaining about other players complaining about not getting out of the way, that sort of thing. And then you look into Oscar's frustrations, literally sums it up, don't it? Even when Carlos was fighting Fernando Alonso in the back of the field for a position, just like they're fighting for a championship. Like, how's that even work? Anyway, like many drivers, they all have something to fight for. But to come across that path and to be knocked off by Carlos Sainz, that's literally shorten Oscar's fuse of the midway. It's like reminding me of somebody that I know of who were just getting held up by a slower driver, and they were just like, "Of course, mate, you flipping idiot! You flipping idiot! Why would you stay in a racing line, man?" And then all of a sudden that it just lost the plot, and then it's like, right. After that, and moments later, he suffered a gearbox issue, which, yeah, not what you want this season's been a bit a weird one, especially in the first season of the homologated regulations, that you're always going to get some hiccups with the reliability issues, but that's just the way it is. So good to hear, Azia. I'm not too bad, thank you. I've just been waffling about Formula One. I don't know if that's your cup of tea, but anyway, it's anybody's choice if they want to. Well, anybody's choice really if they follow that sort of route. But Hot Rod, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the good luck message. Hope you're well. Check him out on YouTube, by the way. He does daily races himself, and he does some open lobby as well. With friends, of course, in the American continent. So, how long have we had the lobby up? We had the lobby up for 6 minutes, and then there's only two of us that's just hanging around. So, I wonder if it's worth going over to a different track with a different room ID. I think we'll do that actually, because it's because there's not a lot of people that showed up. Obviously there were some, but there's some that's just left. But yeah, so but yeah, what we're saying, Rich, you think it's worth refreshing the room and therefore different track location? Worth a shot. Yeah. certainly knew what I was on about, so sorry about that. So we'll try. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, nice. Sorry, I've noticed that I got some like a blood. I was like fiddling with something on my arm, and I got like blood on my arm. Lovely stuff. So, but I'm all right. I could just I could just keep on going. So we'll head off to the Red Bull Ring, shall we? And that I'll put in the room ID too. So welcome back in. We'll see how many people show up, and then unless if you really want to race, we'll just have a 1v1. If you want, some qualifying, you can do. If not, then we'll just have a bit of practice, and then we'll go for some racing, and we'll see how that goes. Because it's been a bit of a slow slow fill so far. So what I'll do then? We have got somebody joining in. Whilst we wait for the lobby to fill up, I'm gonna be quickly getting a plaster on my arm because I'm wounded. God knows how. What it is that I've noticed something at work here, and then all of a sudden I found this. Well, mind you, we've got a few people joining in, so let's go and say hello to some new players. Welcome. Mad Max as well. Austrian Mad Max. Nice to meet you all. Welcome along, Root. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. So, Root has a channel for those who'd like to go and check out his content. He does live streams, obviously. He does some bits and pieces of daily races, as well as some weekly challenges and so on from the American continent, from Canada. So, and he even too does some YouTube shorts as well as that. So go and have a look at his content for those who don't know. I'm sure you won't mind, Root. So quali starting in, we'll give it 5 minutes. That'll work, and that should will give those the chance to fill up the lobby. No problem. So I'll just quickly get this plaster on me on my arm and all. So I'll be back in 2 secs. I'm back. I'm back. I had to get some TCP on first things first, and then put a plaster on. So I'm all healing up now. So going back to the Formula One, that a great result for Lando once more. But I just wish that if Hamilton could have started second, if he hadn't have impeded Oscar Piastri, even when it was sort of like poor communication, from the race engineer, then it would have been a different story, and therefore he would have gone on to challenge for a result, a really good result. But it was not meant to be. Even when it comes to the smallest of margins, then 0.1 kilometer faster than the actual speed limit in the pit lane, then that's certainly made it been very costly for Hamilton. With some of the penalties where some of the mistakes have been made, and then not only that, for the team side when it comes to decisive moments. But if it hadn't been for any of those scenarios, then he would have been much closer to Kimi. But I think, to be fair, that, and I hate to say this, that I think what's going to happen, as it is the summer break now, what's going to happen going into the second half of the season is that Kimi's going to go on to win it, which it'll be nice, to see somebody new win it, and very well deserve it. But in other words, that the Mercedes have been like on another planet for most of the time. Even though when Ferrari had some opportunities when they've been quick around the corners, but then in some scenarios they've been a bit stubborn, if that's the word I was looking, if that's the right word. Even when it comes to the pressure, when making some split decisions on some ways, even if you were to take some opportunities and go even further, which led to Lewis, for instance, felt like he had the upper hand, but then just not quite got to that sort of standard. And even Charles himself found himself some form as well. But it is whatever it is. But what else can you do? But unless if Lando and McLaren can continue with the good work that they've been doing for the previous race and so on, headed into the second half of the season, then he's going to be quietly making his way up the leaderboard as he is fifth at the drivers' championship. So he could sneak himself into the top three, even if or maybe second, but or maybe if he could get himself close proximity to Kimi, then he might as well do it. But obviously, I feel as though that most of the circuits, looking further ahead, that the Mercedes is like the car to beat. I still feel. I'm sure anybody can agree with that, if they're into that sort of stuff. And then for those who are not into it, they'll just be like, what the bloody hell is he on about? So we've got Alonso in the Honda, and then Ferris in the Honda, Energy in the Honda, Rich in the Nismo, and there's Gabriel in the Nismo, Gold in the Nismo, Moreno's in the Lexus, Juju in the Honda, there's Clad in the Nismo. We're just about to get qualifying underway, pal. Hello, people. Please be civil and respectful to other people and have fun. Quali starting soon. Good luck. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. We have got another player joining in. Christian, welcome along. Hello to those who have just met, so sorry if I've missed anybody out. Let's get on with qualifying, shall we? having had the lobby up for 10 minutes, so let's do this. Good luck, everyone. Got me reference timing. Might get a penalty for track limits going over the red and white curb, which I have. But it's okay, I could just keep my tyres properly warm as long as I don't impede anybody. Oh, what's happened, Rich? What's happened? No worries, pal. Alright, what's the gap between myself and second place? Right, so let's have a look, shall we? So I got myself on pole position, Christian in second, Moth in third, Juju in fourth, Moreno's in fifth, General in sixth. We've got Energy Marai in seventh. We've got Ferris Genius in eighth, Skinner in ninth, Gold, Manrebi in 10th. Oh, there's Rich in 11th, Gabriel, the only one to not set the time. Oh, that's I don't like to think like that, so have a good race, people. Good luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So by any means, if you accidentally hit someone off the track, just take your time to safely pull over to one side, get the position back to the person you made contact with, and do it where it's safe to do so, not in a group of cars that's around you, and therefore don't worry about where you finish in the end. So we have got somebody who's joining in, so whoever that might be. Right. So once that player's finished initializing, then we'll get going. So, Mr. K-Bomb, I don't know if you want to race this one, but there we go. Initialized. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. I'm just going to pull over to one side and let everybody by. In case you're wondering, that we had a player that was initializing, so that's why I wouldn't be able to start with people initializing into the lobby. So I'm just going to pull over to one side quickly. Grid start before starter check is on. There you go. Keep it clean, people. Whoa. Yeah. Someone managed to find a way through. I might want to give that one back. Oh, somebody spun. Unlucky, pal. So I got Morenos in the lead, Energy in second, myself in third. Energy's lagging. Got the fastest lap to my name. The Portuguese has gone wide. Got so much momentum through that tight and twisty section. Let's go. We're in the lead. After pulling over to one side, onto the back of the field. One more lap to go. Around the final couple of corners, And Danny C takes the win at Red Bull's back garden in the monster car. Get in there, Danny. GG, people. Right, so grab the replays if you want them. So we've got myself taking the win with the fast slap. Moreno's in second. We've got Energy in third. We've got General in fourth. Juju in fifth. Alonso in sixth. Skinner in seventh. Ferris Genius in eighth. Goldman Rebbe in ninth. And there's Christian running out the top 10. Don't be scared, mate. Don't be scared. You know, you just got to embrace the pressure. You just got to embrace yourself while the pressure's there. Do you know what I mean? So, but well done, buddy. Well done. I had to pull over to one side of the other track in that big runoff area at turn one. Let everybody by, and then just do a last to first challenge. Basically, that's what I've done, and I did that successfully. So, welcome back, Bombs. So let's head over to the next track, which is going to be at Grand Valley. Welcome along, Moreno. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. And well done on that race as well. If that's you. G Morenos. Let's have a look. John. Okay. John. Is that how you pronounce it, John? Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, nice to meet you as well, by the way. So, quali starting in 5 minutes. John Short. John. Okay. I'll just call you John. Easy said than done, innit? Sounds properly, like John, you know, with the J. So yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Okay. And we have got another person joining in as well.
Better when you keep doing it, not by backing out of it because of getting nervous. That nervousness being next to someone who was late. If you don't, yeah, that makes sense. Yo, Danny. Hey, what's up, bro? Thank you for being here, bro. Sorry I missed your stream, bro. I was just super tired, but I got you next time, bro. Thank you so much for being here. So much for supporting, bro. Thank
had to spare a moment to say hi to somebody I know of. So yeah, good to see you as well, Pep and Raven. Hope you two are doing good. Tell you what I'll bring out. I'm going to bring out the Audi. And that I'll just have to fiddle around with that flipping DRS button in order to gain some top speed. We'll just park it on the parking spot. Get it in reverse. I just enjoy the lovely scenery. Not quite as good a parking as I would like it, but I can tidy up. There's Pep. How nice does this Audi livery look, by the way, that I've designed myself, especially with the carbon fiber as well as the green around the red and so on. I just had to do it all by myself. I just got your friend request, Christian, so I'll accept that. In case you're wondering, people, for those who don't know, I do open lobbies normally on Tuesday evenings, where I like to throw out different car categories weekly. Therefore, that I do open lobbies in some other days, depending what chances I get to do as well. So other than that, well, that's very much what I'm doing at the moment. So it gives the chance to those, to wind down on whatever they've been doing through the day or so. So other than that, that's very much what I'm on with. I just look at this interior for a moment. And then we'll have a look at who we have out. As we have General in the Nismo, Raven in the Nismo, Alonso in the Honda. There's Ferris in the Honda. There's Pep in the Honda, Gold in the Nismo, Moreno's having a moment in the Lexus. And there's Juju in the Honda, Archer in the Lexus, Mr. K-Bomb in the Honda, and there's myself in the pits in the Audi. So quali started soon. Good luck. Another thing also, no racing each other, but just please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks very much, and then we'll get qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone. If there's anybody that's joining in, I know, for example, who's joining the lobby during the qualifying session, then if you want to race, let me know. I've no problem setting the grid, and then we'll see about that. If you want to race this one. Sorry for interfering with you, but I'll just let these people by. I thought I was gonna make it, but nah. I hope I'm just sat on the curb or something. Oh, mind you, I'm just literally on the curb. Just let this one more person by. No, that's not what I would be doing. That's more like it. Might get another lap in afterwards, so just need to be on it. Ah, that's not going to help, is it? Let's see what time can I put in. It's going to be a slow one, I know that, after that slider through that one of them sections. Not too bad, considering that slide I had. So just like to keep the DRS button on. Let's go. Yep, consistency is key, pal. And consistency is key from my side, from getting pole position. I don't know what's up with me, whether it's just me that's on another planet or what. I'm not too sure. That I know a pole position to my name. But don't worry, people. I'm just going to make it fair for every single one of you. As I'm just going to safely pull over to one side at the first runoff area and then let you all have a race. Because I don't want to be, bored to death and end up falling asleep on the wheel, which I don't want to be doing, and end up crashing. So we've got myself taking pole position with Raven in second, Alonso in third, Juju in fourth, John in fifth. We've got General in sixth, Roger in seventh. We've got Mr. K-Bones in eighth, Pep in ninth, Ferris in 10th. I've got Gold in 11th. Have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. And remember to keep it clean as well, please. Don't worry about where you finish at the end. Just do the right thing if you make contact with someone. Just give the position back at the first safe opportunity where it's not too busy. Okie dokie. So, good luck, everyone. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. There's a guy standing in the middle of the main straight. Don't know if he's gone for food or fallen asleep. I'm not too sure. Oh, some accidents happening already in the first sector. Don't know what happened there, but go, 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 go. Welcome along, Ben. Oh, I didn't really think of that. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I just literally had to get them moved on without even thinking about it. That was a clean Max Verstappen maneuver I did there. Or was it? Welcome along, GT4 Racing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope you're well. And welcome to the channel as well. Hope you're doing good, whatever you've been up to. No, I am from Yorkshire though. I am from Yorkshire. I can tell you that. Nope. Nope. Close to it though. Other side of pennies. Hang on a minute. Am I thinking... Well, not in Huddersfield, but close to it though. Close to Denberdale. And that's like in the Huddersfield, isn't it? So, but close to Penistone as well. Ponte. As in Penistone. Close to that, yeah. Close to that. Alright, well, I'll give you all an answer anyway. So, I'm from Barnsley. Get that straight. You're in Otley. Okay. I'm gonna say that, because you got my grandmother, obviously she lives in the Huddersfield area, so, so too is my dad as well. So yeah, that, therefore that, I've got the family who is, well, pretty close to one another, so, but yeah. You're from the outskirts of Manchester yourself. Okay. Well, I've been to Manchester, well, a few occasions, of course. Had some like memories, especially going into some areas or so. But Huddersfield, I haven't been to Huddersfield as much. And you got a family in Huddersfield. Okay. Yeah, because I've been seeing as well that you know, like the snake passer and so on. That apparently that well, if they are doing them or if they got the work done, that they were going to put speed cameras in some of the roads of the snake passes as well as resurfaces and so on. But yeah, it's crazy that you know, like with one of the roads, you know, as you like you're driving along with the countryside, we see these lovely views, and that's like the views that you're gonna get once headed down to Manchester way. What's coming from Yorkshire. And I can remember too, like years ago when I went to a Peak District with my dad as well. And I obviously had my own dog with me as well. But when she was like a 1-year-old, but she's 12 now. Bless her. And at one stage, she. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Well, that's me race done. Well done to the top 3 and those who took part. So yeah, obviously for those who aren't even aware of the situation from earlier in the year, that at one stage my dog suffered of vestibular disease from back in February. Thought at first of it was a stroke, but there were scary times then. Anyway, we've gave the dog the injection to start off with, then the antibiotics. Got her back to basics and bits and pieces, and then 6 to 8 weeks later, she's back to her normal self. So she's made a great recovery, and therefore continues to get up like the Terminator and showcase her character and independence and to never give up and just to be there with us. Do you know what I mean? That's a relief, you know, to see that a dog who's been part of the family since 2015. That you know, to showcase that she's still got more to give as well. Even I grew up having German Shepherds since I was a baby, and then I had it's the 7th one that we've got in the household as well. So it's blessing then, and no matter what happens next, then gave the dog a really good life. You know, having been with us since just before she turned 10-month old at the beginning of the year of 2015. So yeah, could you know something as well? There is a lot more to pets. They are part of the family that will get you through the highs and lows in life, and having memories you make with them carry you for the rest of your life. And it's like kids as well. Even kids that they're really precious about, as you never know that what will happen for the next generation in the current world that we're living in. So it's crazy how things can change quickly. And then, you know, back in through the old times when back then there was like no social media, right? No not so many computers, modern computers, tablets and so on. And nowadays you have the mobile smartphones, the tablets, the social media, and all that crap that's invented, which is a totally different generation that we're living in. And that's the hard bit for any parent to teach the youth the correct ways. Even that no other plays itself, but you want to be sure you just hold on to them for as long as you possibly can until they spare a moment to embrace the moment, and therefore make their time their time. So we've got Raven taking the win with Alonso in second. We've got Rocher in third, myself in fourth, Juju in fifth, Pep in sixth, Mr. K-Bombs in seventh, Ferris in eighth. I've got Moreno's in ninth, Gold in 10th, and General, the only one who was still running there. Absolutely, because that way, it's it's a totally different era that we're living in now compared to 20, 30, 20, 25, 30, 40 years ago, in fact. So it's good to see you, Wheelie Boy. Hope you're doing good. So let's head off to the next one. Ah, it's all good. I was gonna ask, did I hit you when I gone for the move? Because I did not mean to do that overtake. Well, to be honest with you, I literally not had a second thought of going for the overtake. It was just, yeah, it was just literally crazy with what such an overtake I delivered there. So I don't know if you felt if there was contact from your perspective. So I do apologise if that's happened. So okay, it's all good. It's all good. So I've got 9 people watching. Probably getting to 2 figures of people watching soon. So anybody liking the content or what I'm providing, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Really appreciate your support. So yeah, it's if I could go back to one time, as just let people get some practice. It's qualifying started in 5 minutes. Twice a week, that's me aim really. And what I do generally is I throw out different car categories weekly. Where one week, as of last week, I did GR1s, hypercars obviously. And then you got this week GR2, next week GR3s. So I like to throw something different in terms of what I like to run. So then it gives those a variety on what to race in and so on. Yeah. I also do sometimes open some road car lobbies and chill lobbies and so on. Dizzy, welcome along, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. There is some slots available if you want to join in, Alex. If you're free. No worries if you've got to crack on with whatever you need to do. So I hope you're doing good, whatever you've been up to. So yeah, going back to the question, what you said, GT4 racing. If I could go back to the one time, I would go back to the 90s. The era where I was brought into the world. And I can remember it just like it was yesterday when my brother came into the world the same decade, and therefore I remember helping him walk him on his own, and then used to go to a local fun fair, like a steam train or festival or something like that, where you had some like animated CBBS characters, where we had like Fireman Sam and Thomas the Tank Engine and whatever. Yeah. I can remember it just like it was yesterday. No worries. If you're keen to know how long I'm going to be on, I'm going to be on until approximately 10 o'clock UK time. So no stress by any means. I mean, if you got to do whatever you got to do. You know, it's a rarity because I know you like the GR2s, don't you, if I remember correctly. So, but it's a rarity for somebody like myself to run such a lobby. And we've got very much a closer full house and all, which is good. And for this week also, that this is, this week's daily race as well. So I thought, may as well just run something that's currently on there, if that makes sense. And so yeah, I'd definitely return to the 90s. So yeah, I'm just gonna invite from somebody I know of in real life. Used to go to the gym to play Halo. Well, by any means, well, don't feel too pressured to go in into a lobby. That as long as you're clean and respectful, that's the main criteria. No matter what your driver rating, sportsmanship rating is, or what car you use, it doesn't really matter. It's all about having fun at the end of the day. So it's like I've been playing Gran Turismo since I was a kid. So therefore, you have a veteran right here who's continuing to showcase my gameplay at this day and age, and therefore just enjoy every minute of it while we can before we head over to GT8 later on this decade. Not only that, but with the new PlayStation that's coming out sometime around that, and yeah. Exactly what it says on my lobby title as well, pal. Exactly what it says on my lobby title. And if I see any dirty helmets that showcase no sportsmanship whatsoever, just be a simple booting. Even if you make contact with someone after pointing them off the track, which was not your intention, then it's good to be a good sport by just giving the position back to the person you make contact with and not worry about where you finish at the end. So therefore, you showcase some good sportsmanship there. So hopefully anybody can relate to that. So we have Alonso in the Honda, and there's Raven in the Nismo, Bradley in the Honda, and there's Pep in the Honda, Wheelie Boys in the Honda, Joe in the Nismo, and there's Moreno in the Lexus, and there's myself, Mr. K-Bombs, Ben, Juju. So quali starting soon. Good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. No stress, mate, by any means. Which one are you, if you don't mind? Well, mind you, is that... No. Just trying to figure out which one are you, pal, unless you, if you, because I'd put a display my leaderboard as PlayStation names, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to work out which one's you, unless you unveil yourself from one of these players. If you're in this lobby. Stig at home, welcome along. Good to see you. We are just about to get qualifying underway. And we've got another player joining in. Sorry for the delay, for those who are wondering what's happening. Why is it taking long to get the next session started? Well, that's because we've got some players joining in. Could be close to getting a full lobby. Danger Dave, Xmel. Just about to get going. Yeah, no worries. Well, I could go over to your channel and then... Okay. Yeah, so you have a channel yourself, so I've dropped a sub to you. So you're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Pleasure to meet you as well. So, we've got Johnny Fantastic. Apologies for the delay, people. Literally, we're so eager to get the qualifying on the way, and then another person joins in. Another person joins in. But it's okay. It's okay. I've got all the time, but obviously not for everybody, really. Everybody's in apart from General. So if there's anybody that wants to race this one, even we've got General who's not doing anything, then unless General leaves on their own, then we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll catch you around GT4 racing, and hope to see you around sometime. Not sure what's happening for this weekend. Well, what I can tell you as well is that I'll be doing some open lobbies on Tuesday and Wednesday in a different car category to give you all the heads up of what's happening next. There we go. Let's get a much quicker lap if we can. There we go. And that's because I had to use the DRS for most of the places. GG Stig. You can do your best, and that's all you can do. So we have myself on pole position, the only player to get it into the 33, with Stig in second, Juju in third, Mr. K-Bomb in fourth, Bradley in fifth, Raymond in sixth, Alonso in seventh. We've got X-Merl in eighth. We've got Johnny Fantastic in ninth, Wheelie Boys in 10th. We've got Babo in 11th. And there's Moreno's Pep, the only ones to not set a time, and there's Ben and Endo, who did set a time as well. So I'm not sure what's happened to Ben. Hope he's okay. So have a good race, people, and best of luck. And keep it clean as well, please. Okay. So once that player's finished initializing, we're going to get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and go. Come on! This operation can't be completed. I wonder if it's some that's just joined in that's causing the problem. So I don't want to be doing this to some and all. If that works. So I don't want to take it personal if it's actually them that's what's caused the issue. That well, a technical glitch. There we go. Good luck, everyone. So don't take it personal if you got kicked out. That's because there's a certain bug that's just appeared after some have joined after the qualifying session before we begun the race. Might get a penalty for that. Yep, I knew it. It's that flipping curb, innit? Slide in by. Oh, I outbraved himself. Go, 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 go. I'll get you. I'll get you back. Oh! Been power sliding to the final corner with DRS wide open. So we've got Stig and myself battling for P1. Juju in third. Mr. K-Bombs in fourth. Alonso in fifth. I've got X-Bull in seventh. I've got Wheelie Boys in... Well, X-Bull in sixth now. Wheelie Boys in seventh. I've got Bradley in eighth. Oh, Stig at home. Kept it on the track somehow. Unlucky, buddy, but keep going. There's still a long way to go. We've got two other people behind this in company. And the last lap now. Around the final corner, and Danny C gets the job done. Get in there, Danny. GG Stig, GG everyone else. That was a fun race we both had there. So grab the replays if you want them. So just want to spare a moment to say thanks for the awesome races that we had. It was fun, no matter the outcome. Thanks Bradley, GG. So we have myself taking the win with Stig at home in second, Juju in third, Mr. K-Bombs in fourth, there's X-Mel in fifth, Bradley in sixth, Johnny Fantastic in seventh, Wheelie Boys in eighth, Lorena's in ninth, Babu in 10th, there's Raven, Alonso, the only ones to not finish a race. We could do a Mount Panorama if anybody's down for it. So let's head off to Mount Panorama, shall we? Welcome along, Phil. Thank you for tuning in. What's up? You're not happy with the track choice then? If it loads up, which it has. So we'll head in the Honda for this one. Quali starting in 5 minutes. So what we'll do then is we'll do Bath first, and then we'll do Sandegna. Is it reverse? Yeah, reverse. Leadfoot's from Australia, so Leadfoot's from the other side of the world wants to race at Mount Panorama. Welcome in. Yeah, well, somebody requested Bathurst, so I don't mind going wherever to be honest, but each their own. So there may be some tracks that maybe not be some people's cup of tea, but obviously it's each their own, innit? So. Christian's back in. Welcome back. Where else could have gone different? Just let this person by. Engine kill. Just rolling my way down the hills like a young Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. John's left the room. Hope he's okay. Unless if that's you done, appreciate you racing with us, pal. That's not a bad field just to chill out here. Because you can see all the mountains further ahead. And then you can see the Mount Panorama logo as well on the hill. Welcome along, Phil. Nice to meet you as well. So there's Stig as well. Yeah, well, there's always another opportunity next week, most likely. But it'll be in a different car category anyway, so obviously just admiring the lovely mountains of Australia. So we'll have a look at who we have out on the track. So, but yeah, nice to meet you as well, buddy. So we have Stig at home in the Honda, Johnny Fantastic in the Nismo, Leadfoot in the Honda, Juju in the Honda. Thank you for the feedback, really appreciate it. So and there's the German. Oh, there's a big traffic jam going off at the mountains, and then there's X-Bull in front of him on auto drive. So don't want anybody going on auto drive well, in that sense, because if I see any more of that next time, then obviously just gonna have to give him a simple booting. Although I did put the foot down even with the hazards on. So we've got myself, Phil, Wheelie Boys. So let's get qualifying underway, shall we? So, quali starting soon. Good luck. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. And don't be racing each other. Okay. So let's get going, shall we? Go on, Kenny. I just seen him hopping along. Let's see what we can do in the Honda without any DRS or battery assistance. Derek, welcome along, pal. I don't know if you want to race this one, mate, but qualifying's in progress. Oh, bloody hell. I've hit the wall. Why did I change to get down the gear? Oh well. Let's go again. Almost lost it on the inside curve. P2020, good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in, mate. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope you're well. Whilst you are here and in the waiting list, do you want to race this one? I don't mind setting the grid if you want to race this one, because I have got some people that I know of that might want to join in. That will have to do. Let's see what Stiggy has got. Oh, 500ths of a second. GG. Nothing between the pair of us, even though we fluffed our lines in some areas, but we somehow managed to put in a clinical lap together. So we have some people joining in that I know of that look like they want to race. So. Yep. And what I'll do is I'll set the grid, and then that allows some other people. What the bloody hell was that? I felt something on my rear end. I don't know what it is. Where it's just like I felt like it's some sort of like torpedo, like some sort of torpedo. Whether it's a flipping kangaroo or something like that. Might be Kenny. Bad kangaroo Kenny. Welcome along, Lewis. Thank you for tuning in. It's been so long, mate. Yeah. Sorry that I haven't had a chance to race in some of your races, but like many of us, we all get on with whatever we needed to do. So I appreciate you stopping by, and hope you're doing good. Thank you, Bradley. Really appreciate it. Lead foot. Thanks, GG. Who else am I missing? Oh, it's just Derek. So I don't know if Derek wants to race this one or not, but so getting no response from Derek. We'll just like spectate this one. So let's get on with this, shall we? I was going to set the grid, but no response. So we've got myself taking pole position by 0.05 of a second ahead of Stig, who had to settle for P2. We've got Leadfoot from Australia in third. We've got Bradley in fourth. Johnny Fantastic in fifth. Xmel in sixth. We've got Juju in seventh. We've got Glitter in eighth. What else have we got? So we have Wheelie Boys in ninth. Babu in 10th. We've got Phil in 11th. Christian, the only one to not set a time. So, okay. So if you want to race this one, what I'll do then is I'll take a photo of the grid. Oh, no problem. No problem. Rico, good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. Immortal, hope you're doing good. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, congratulations, Lewis, on your on becoming a dad once more. So you're working on the next series and some charity events. A 4-hour one coming up in September, and then a 24 hours at the end of the year. Okay. Thought that's good to know. All and most of all, best wishes to the family as well. But this is news to me that now that you become a father for the once more. So let's get this standing start underway. And Derek says congratulations as well to you, Lewis. I'll see what I can do, but Stig's giving me a hard time and all, the German one obviously, or should I say the Stig's German cousin. Oh, I don't know if I forced you off, but I do apologise. Just say so. and then I'll be sure I return the position for the next race. Because casually the first lap's accidents happen, don't it? There was this clip that I've seen there from ages ago, like, and what led to families and young mums, just to take the baton on to the next generation. Thanks to a familiar Formula One driver who gave him some lovely advice, where the journalist said to Max, "What's your message to young mums and families who are new to the sport, I suppose, with all the documentaries that are happening?" He simply said, "Keep making babies." If I would have gone that way, I'd be like, "My testosterone not gonna last, Bono. And my back is killing me a lot. I need a mushroom boost, man." Oh, Stig's gone off the racing line a bit. I wonder if I must have made him laugh a bit or something. Phil's left. Hope he's okay. Just got a bit sideways on that after clipping the curb. Just not quite close within proximity of the slip. So there's Stig in the lead with myself in second, Kenny in third. Just seen Kenny hopping by. Oh, he's got a penalty. Unlucky, buddy. So Stig serves a penalty on the penalty zone. Oh, it's going to be close, you know. Oh, late on the brakes. Gets it done in no time. Give him racing room. Last lap now. Here we go. Lined up nicely. Sixth gear. Going up to top gear, top speed. Who's going to be last on the brakes in the heavy braking point? Oh! How we both kept that on the track, I don't know. Well played, mate. I don't care where we finish. I just literally enjoyed every minute of it. Oh. GG, pal. GG. I did feel a bit of a grass kick up on a right, but that didn't really stop me from going off the line. But obviously it was by a split second, and you had very little time to react. And yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Lewis. Hope you enjoyed that one. So anybody liking the content and what I'm providing, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you won't mind Lewis. He has a channel for himself, so if there's any racing events, some open lobbies and so on, and have a look at his content for those who are interested. Obviously, as he mentioned that he just had another baby, and a baby, which obviously it's yeah, that's priorities come first, and that was a good race, that one. No problem. No problem. Congratulations. Thanks for the race. Well done. Bradley enjoying the racing as well. Again, race again. Thanks, GG as well. Got that replay saved. So we have Stig at home taking their win with the fastest lap, myself in second, Lead Foot in third, we've got X-Mill in fourth, we've got Johnny Fantastic in fifth, Bradley in sixth, Wheelie Boys in seventh, we've got Christian in eighth, and then we've got Glitz in ninth, and there's Juju, Phil, and Babbo, the only ones to retire for this race. So a WEC track. Somebody mentioned Sardinia. We could do that on evening time, so I have no problem doing that. Or if it's twilight. So let's have a look at Sardinia in reverse. That's probably the best it can do. You're retiring from karting at the end of the year. Focus on family and sim community. Alright. Best wishes to you on that one. And you just got to reflect and, you know, from how it started and what you're on with in the current world that we're living in. So, well, yeah. So, best wishes on that one, pal. So let's see if that's dark enough for anybody. When it loads. That's as dark as it can get. So that would be awesome. We could do Daytona for the next one. I don't have an issue with that. So quali starting in 5 minutes. So I've not really done much racing around the reverse layout of Sardinia, eh? Couple of big crashes over the last 2 years and not getting years, so it takes long to recover. Oh, sorry to hear, mate. Sorry to hear. Yeah, that's the nature of motorsport. You don't know what the dangers are until you come across them firsthand. We could do, mate. We could do. I don't have an issue starting at the back. What I'll be doing then is even if we do qualify that further up the field, therefore we'll just let those people by and give them a race to have fun, and then we'll work our way through the field. That way we'll do that without any issue. So I just want to get my brain calibrated around the reverse layout in the GR2s. I was on the controller, Bradley, at one point, and every now and then I have a crack at it, and I still feel ultra competitive on the controller to this day. Sometimes when you are on the wheel, you sometimes suffer a skill issue. Like I just had a skill issue there whilst powering out of the corner. But so what I've done during my time playing racing games is that I've gone to achieve something what I don't know how many on here or on the chat or anybody in the room that knows a player that has won league racing championships on both controller and the wheel. So therefore, that having won league racing championships on the controller until November 2024, even then, that when I was getting further into the wheel at the time, I was getting some results also the wheel, and then obviously missed out on the certain championship in the Clio Cup earlier in the year, but didn't really stop me there because I had showcased my championship material on that one. And then from there on, that when I was in the touring car championship on somebody's league racing championship, I delivered what was probably one of the best, if not the best season I had. Not only pushing for race wins, but to have the consistency to finish on the podium every single race, apart from one. So therefore, that I've gone on to get the redemption served in April for many reasons on the wheel. To do it on one of the championships where I won the previous few championships in the past just makes it so more rewarding doing it, and that way that that's a lot led me to become one of them players out there to have won championships on both controller and the wheel. So there you have it. There's a bit about myself when it comes to the sort of thing that I enjoyed doing outside of the real world. So well, you've won championships on both controller and wheel, Lewis, if that's what you mean. Back of the padders needed room for kids. Yeah, don't blame you, because they're going to need all the space for whatever they need it for. It's each to their own, innit? Each to their own, innit? I'm sure somebody will find a way to do better than what they did. So, good to see you, Ian. Hope you're well. So you've won the championship on both control and wheel. So there you have it. So I'm not the only one in this community to have won championships on both controller and wheel. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? That you had to turn it in the bedroom. This is a spare bedroom in a 3-bedroom house, which I use this room for this setup. You know, and we've got Bradley, we've got Johnny, we've got Rico, we've got Stig, we've got Juju, we've got Wheelie Boys, myself, Christian, Derek, Phil. Exhausted at work, but other than that, I'm good. Good to hear. So, quali starting soon. Good luck. And another thing also, please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So, good luck, everyone. Let's get qualifying on the way. Whilst those of you who are keen to know what my setup's like also, I'm going to turn the light on so then you'll have a look. I'm not going to be too fussed with the qualifying or so, but so there, I don't know how far can I get with this, but you see this little bit there? You have some trophies there. A little Hot Wheels collection, by the way. And then you have the telly behind there for when I can play the old PlayStation in. And then there's also a couple of memorabilia, the touring cars. And there's a sofa bed. A bit of wall decals as well. Muhammad Ali on there as well. So that's the Logitech RS50. And then you'll also have this. A PlayStation 5 Slim and that. And you have this message as well. Don't know if you could see it, but it says, "It's Dan AC time, you got this." And that was the exact message about where I left it on for a while. From the moment when I was getting into a position to go for the championship at the time, and it was pretty close then. So you did a Rory Alexander 200 lap race back in December on the pad, 7 hours straight. Bloody hell! That I bet the hands. I bet the hands are giving you a hard time and all. Well, obviously, I can imagine that. Yeah, I know what it's like myself. That I mostly get the cramp on the left hand for when I'm literally being ultra competitive on the controller. But yeah, respect to those that have completed the 200 lap race, whichever track is it you raced at. Trying to think what it is. I remember appearing in somebody's appearing in well, Rory's streams with a friend who I know who was involved in that. And a friend I know has reached out to me and then said that oh, you were in Rory's stream, but sorry that I haven't got a chance to say hi back, and I was racing. And I'm like, no worries, no worries, welcome along. Yeah, quick runs to the loo, and then, yeah, gotta have those hydration breaks in between while you can. So, what should we do is not gonna do the qualifying anyway, so who we have out who's on a flying lap? So we've got Juju going way wide there. Same with Bradley, who followed his lines. Yeah, if you're free. So I don't know if GR2 is your cup of tea, but about myself, for those who don't know, I like to throw something different in weekly. Where 1 week I do GR1, the other week I do GR2. Next week, for example, I'll be doing GR3. So there's Rico in the old McLaren. So we are seeing some times coming through as well. Let's see what Rico can do. So Juju's got a 30.5, Rico with a 36 in the old car. Xbel going way wide there. Oh, even Johnny fantastic at going sideways all over the shop. And then Bradley's going even quicker as well. Oh, Juju's at a moment there. Oops. Just gonna have to watch out for Immortal for possibly well, on a flying lap, which it looks like Rico's on a flying lap, because Johnny did have a spin out of the hairpin and gone too deep in the process. So we have Bradley on a flyer there, so he might be able to get another flying lap in if he gets this one done, which he'll do with seconds to spare. Let's see what time can he do. A 30.2 in the Honda. Flat through the left-hander, using all the road there. Just got a bit too deep on the hairpin, but manages to keep going in that sense. So let's see if there's anybody else on the flying lap. Oh, and that just leaves the rest of them only to get another lap in as well. So that just leaves Juju and Bradley to complete the lap. Bradley going wide once more. Let's see what Juju has to offer. Oh, you see, like that particular corner just looks a bit wide. Looks like on the outside, and it's like they're just taking a wider line. But obviously we've got Expo, who's on a flyer as well, and we have Bradley, who's decided to call it, and then we have Juju. Let's see what Juju has on the timer on that sector. No worries, Ian. Sorry to hear that you had an issue at work, but hopefully the ankle gets better soon, mate. So Juju across the line. What time is that going to be? 30.7. So that is all the times done, and Stig at home, obviously. Didn't have to do a lap, but so do you want to race this one, Lewis? Or are you spectating this one? Let me know what you want to do. Whilst I run down the order, as we've got Bradley taking pole position, X-Merle in second, Juju in third, Johnny Fantastic in fourth, Derek in fifth, Rico in sixth, Wheelie Boys in seventh, Stig at home, myself, Phil, Christian, the only ones to not set a time. Yeah, hope the left ankle gets better soon, mate, because that was it doesn't sound nice after what happened, but yeah, we'll get you in, mate. Welcome along, Ultimate Racing. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Check him out on YouTube, by the way. He does open lobbies himself, as well as some bits and pieces on Gran Turismo. So I'm gonna let Lewis in as well. So but don't worry. I'll take a picture of the grid, so then we can let Lewis in as well. So that we'll just practice race set by host. Somehow our friend can't join. His name is No Not Now. No Not Now. That's a good one. So ticking ASAP, please. Just setting the grid. Yeah, if you're quick. Yeah, if he's quick. I don't want to be sticking around for too long. That's the thing. No problem, Ultimate Racing. No problem at all. I much appreciated as well, Phil. Welcome along, Clay Jacks. Thank you for tuning in. This is not the last race. I will be doing another race at Daytona on the next one. So, Phil, Johnny, if you're racing, tick in, please. Don't want to be waiting around for too long. Thank you, Juju. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. So, let's get the grid sorted, shall we? So, where was I? I'm not too bad, thank you, Ultimate Racing. I hope you're doing good as well. Hope the stream went well for you. Obviously, I had to spare a moment to say hi, but I couldn't stop around for much longer as I had to crack on with whatever I need to do. So, Exmo, Juju in third, Johnny Fantastic in fourth, Derek in fifth, and there's Rico in sixth, Wheelie Boys in seventh, Stig at home in eighth, and there's myself in ninth, Phil in 10th, Lois in 11th. Okay. Sorted. Well, no offense, man. Don't take it as an offense. I just had to amuse myself on something. So yeah. Good to hear, Ultimate Racing. Good to hear. So, have a good race, people. Good luck. Let's have a clean race as well. Thank you for your patience and apologies for any inconvenience. So, without further ado, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, I said before, didn't I, that I'll be on until approximately 10 o'clock. So, there you have it. So, that's how long I'm going to be stopping on for, approximately. So, we'll get the next one in, and we'll get another race in as well. So, that's how it's going to go. No worries, Ultimate Racing. Thank you very much for stopping by. And I hope to see you around sometime. I'll just pull over to one side, let a couple of people by. Just put indicator on and then... Right, let's go after him, Stiggy. I'm not too sure about this weekend, but I might do Clayjacks, but we'll see how it goes from my side. I'll probably be out with some friends on the Friday, so therefore that I'll just have to see what's occurring then. But what we do know... Oh, bloody hell, sorry. But at least I gave you a big, massive nudge whilst you had an off there, Rico. So yeah, GR3 for those who are keen to know. So we'll be racing in the GR3 for next week. Although Tuesday, for what's looking for next Tuesday, is that I'm going to be doing a practice race, and then knowing that as for the time being I've got the Wednesday off also. Therefore, I'm going to be doing the qualifying in there as well. Oh, Stig at home. Not sure what happened there, but so sorry to see what happened, mate. Keep going. Yep. So there you have it, Clayjacks. Oh, that is Derek. Yeah, that was pretty forceful on that one for what I can see from Derek. You're just going to have to watch your mirrors, mate. That's what you have to do, Derek. Jesus Christ. Unless I have a look at the replay behind the scenes and then see what caused this. But that was very much like a 50-50 between Derek and Lewis. Johnny's spun around. It's all happening on this particular lap. Keep going. You two are going to be going side by side. Will you watch? Going into the fast left-hander. Almost. I'm thinking saying that I'll have to have a look back at the scene, have a look back and yep, that's what I'm thinking. It's just You know, you see some spins like on other parts of the ground, but that was pretty questionable, in my humble opinion. Oh, sorry, mate. Did not mean to do that. Ah, my pink cat. Well, there's just no need to. It's a fun race at the end of the day. It's not like a championship race or anything. And then there's myself battling for third as it stands. Yeah, because some of these GR2 cars have a slightly different gear ratio, very much different to, very much like the GR3s where they have the slightly different gear ratios with the BOP on. Through goes Danny C. Let's go. Well, gone through the carnage after all. So I'll take home my P3 unless something happens further up front. Ah! My bloody legs! Not on this lap, mate. It ain't happening. I just crashed on that flipping wall. And Stig came out of nowhere. Yep. Just need to set myself up. Oh! Damn it! Almost had him. Ah, hectic race in that one. But we got there somehow. Got the replays if you want them. So let's have a look at the results. So we've got Juju taking the win. Xmel in second. We've got Lois in third, myself in fourth, Stick at Home in fifth. We've got Wheelie Boys in sixth. We've got Bradley Speck in seventh. We've got Johnny Fantastic in eighth. We've got Phil in ninth. We've got Immortal and Derek in there as well. So yeah, that's a great lap from Stig. GG. So got the replay saved, so therefore I'll be able to have a look at it at some point. Because in real time it looked like it were 50-50 between Derek and Lewis, so I don't want to be too judgmental until I get to see it for proper. So yeah, but pretty questionable in that one in my humble opinion. So we've got Daytona next. Let's do Daytona. We could do. We'll do a Daytona first, and then we'll finish it off with Fuji. We've got the Killers in there as well. Welcome in. Yeah, it's going to be a night race on the next one, definitely. Yeah, you did right to apologise to Derek, say that alongside. But then another thing also for Derek also is just to be aware and give somebody on your side a car's width and not push him off the track that way. So because otherwise that things would have been disastrous as it turned out to be that way. So let's see if we get off to the next one, which we have got done successfully. But yeah, to rigs from my side for what I saw it from, but just be nice to one another, please, because I don't want any of that crap that's going off. And yeah, well, it's set to twilight, and so there may be some that people that've got like different light settings on the computer screens or so on. Nah, that's still a bit light, so we'll change it to night. That'll do it. Yeah, a great combo. I like a night race. It is set to night, so is that dark enough, or do you want it? Does anybody want it at midnight? Okay. So Derek and Lewis shook hands. So that's that issue out of the way. Yeah. Well, you did right to come across to him and then apologise that you felt you was in the wrong, and then that's for Derek as well. Maybe in the wrong maybe of course, which for what I could see that he was in the wrong for not giving a car's width on that one. So yeah, it's overdone with. You two shook hands, so just crack on. This dark enough for anyone? see what everyone's saying then. Whether you all want it in this kind of darkness, or you all want it pitch black, the sky. Because you see that side looks pretty dark. And then you have that lovely sunset at the background as well. I think we're happy with that. I think we'll just go with it. So... because what I've done is I've set it to ×3 on the time rate, so it'll be very much pitch black anyway. So quality started in 3 mins. That's more like it. I think we're cool with that kind of colour of the sky. I'm sure anybody can agree with that. Although that when I flick to look back, it starts out of just a little bit black and then a bit dark, and then therefore that it eventually just turns into like a certain shade of brightness to a little bit higher. So. What the bloody hell was that? Oh, it's you, mate. Come here, then. Come on, then. Bit of WrestleMania, then. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I was just minding my own business on that. So, and obviously this Honda lawnmower is good at cutting the grass. So I'm just gonna go quickly get my phone charger. So I'll be back in 2 secs. On that, it's still early. Okie dokie. Yeah, well, it's good to know that some of the perspectives that some were getting, where the light is still a bit, with the sky still a bit light, or some that is dark. So we've got the killers in the Honda. We've got Bradley in the Honda. Exmo and then Nismo. Juju in the Honda. Stig in the Honda. Lewis in the Honda. There's myself, Wheelie Boys, Johnny as well. Quali starting soon. Good luck. Please being mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So, good luck, everyone. Are you racing this one, Derek, or are you just sitting this one out? No worries if you're sitting this one. No problem. Thank you for letting us know, Derek. And then, so, grab your popcorn, mate, and enjoy the entertainment. So, yeah, just as we speak as well, I have reached the 2 figures worth of likes. So, thank you very much for your support, and welcome to those who have subscribed to the channel as well. Dog knees, P's, dog knees, P, and number 2s. What do you mean, the number 2s? If it's dirty, I don't want to know. Oh, Rico's joined back in. No slipstream whatsoever. getting faster on that one. Might be able to sneak in an overlap. We'll get one more lap in. We'll go for it, shall we? There's only me that's currently on a lap. Doesn't look too bad at all. What a good sector that is through the bus stop. What a lap. I had a 33 in me, definitely. If you just had to tidy up the first sector or two. Aye. Well played, everyone. So, we've got myself on pole position, Stig in second, Lewis in third, The Killers in fourth, Johnny Fantastic in fifth, Bradley in sixth, we've got Juju in seventh, X-Mel in eighth, and Wheelie Boys bringing out the rear in ninth. Thanks, GG, to Stig, Lewis, Bradley. Have a good race, everyone. Good luck. And keep it clean as well. Be nice to one another. Without further ado, let's get on for the next one. Let's do this. Grid start with 4-star checkers on. Let's go. I'm a sitting duck at the moment, and Stig has the slip as well. Oh, he has a penalty, that's why he slowed down a touch. So I got myself in the lead, Stig in second, Lewis in third. Oh, Stig's dropped down a bit with probably another time penalty somewhere. So Killer Stray in second position, Lewis in third, Stig in fourth, Juju in fifth, XML in sixth, Wheelie Boys in seventh, and Bradley in eighth. Oh no! I've got a bit too quick there. I do apologise, pal. Just go, 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 go. It's on me. Perhaps I was pushing too hard there. And a wall of my own there. Nope. Can't park there. Didn't ask for a bump track, but I appreciate it. I've got dirty tyres as well. 192 mile an hour. Look at that tremendous momentum through the first corner. Nope. I'm staying right behind you. And you'll see why. Come on. Come on. Top gear now. Ah, just missed out. Well played, mate. My apologies for the contact from a previous lap or two, but I had to give way, so you can have it. Well played, everyone. I was looking to get a 33, which I definitely a 33 in me. No worries, Lewis. Thank you for racing with us, and I'll catch you later. Got the replay saved, so let's have a look. I'm sure I see somebody I go over to a different track. Unless that's it then. Well, we might as well call it. We might as well call it. So I just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at Stan AC. See you next time and take care all. Yep. So it looks like we're going to call it. So thank you for the feedback, Bradley. Really appreciate it. So, and thank you to those who have been taking part as well. So sorry that this was the last race of the stream. I wasn't really sure what to expect after that one, and yeah. So the Killers takes the win with myself in second, Stig at home in third, Lewis in fourth, Juju in fifth. We've got X-Roll in sixth. We've got Bradley in seventh. We've got Wheelie Boys in eighth. Johnny Fantastic in ninth. So I'm going to close the lobby now. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are still going on for those who wish to keep on racing. Whilst I am on here, I just want to see what's happened exactly at South Edna. So remind me, well, mind you, it's not going to take long, to have a look at some of the recommendations for those who want to do some more open lobbies in other people's lobbies in different car categories. Uh-oh. I thought the game crashed for a moment. So GR4 lobby, there's GR2 lobby from Dadosi, and there's B-Max in there. Piper's Heart for some practice with Jackson. We've got GR3 lobby. Craig is in there. Preda's in. Road Cars, and there's the Ann Robinson lobby by Suggy, and there's Sam Fun lobby. Another thing as well. Oh, didn't mean to press back Hunter lobby. Wanted to go out and say that don't forget to look at and do your online time trials on sport mode for those who are yet to get a lap time in. So obviously got plenty enough time there to get another 2 million in the bank. But as for the GR2, still obviously top 3 remains the same, but there's not really much between 4th and 9th. And I'm just ahead of Sammy Snake Racing. What is going off? I'm literally just... I didn't even... I thought I've seen something yesterday. I thought yesterday that when I've looked at myself and I've even just after when I've done a flying lap, I'm like, that was a really solid time I put there ahead of a familiar friend that I know of from real life, that is Sammy Snake. So yeah, I just want to see what's happened. And let me know what you people think between the clash of Derek and Lewis. And I have not forgot. So, I don't often do this yet, but obviously, so Lewis says he's a gap. So Derek was miles ahead. So he changed the gear too early. Yeah, it was... Just had to be... One bit, you just had to be mindful on who's alongside you. Give them a car's width without pushing them off the track. And as for Lewis, also, that was... it were pretty desperate. And yeah. Just be careful, you two, for next time. By any means. Derek, watch your mirrors, and then Lewis, just don't take it too much, because it's just not fair. Because next time we see that, then don't want to be that person other than just boot you out for next time, because it's just not fair on me, and then it's not fair on anybody else. And I was literally right behind that spot, and I was just literally right behind that spot from real time. At first, it looked like it were, it was just clumsy. Yeah. It happens, mate. It happens. So you just got to, be sure you give them a car's width, even if you've gone slow to the corner, no matter what shape or form. But yeah. Anyway, you two have apologised already, so you shook hands, so you dealt with the issue civilly and respectfully. So... yeah, that's the thing, and welcome along, Napon. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, and it's not the first time, and it won't be the last time that's going to happen. So, yeah, rightly so. Showcasing the respect off the track, no matter how bad the accident's gone on that sense. So, but yeah. And you're Johnny Fantastic in the race. Well, it's nice to meet you as well, pal. Thank you very much for racing with us. Really appreciate your time. So hope you enjoyed it well. And I'm going to open the daily tickets, and I'll run you through on what's going to happen next for those who are keen to know on what's next. I can change the oil in my own time, so don't you worry on that. So let's see what I win in the 3-star roulette ticket. Money anyway. Yeah, no problem, Johnny. I'll call you Johnny. Because you called Johnny Fantastic for a reason. Yeah, so... but yeah. So... I just want to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who have tuned in to say hello a while ago. Thank you for the amount of likes that have been smashed, making it into 2 figures already. And welcome along to the new subscribers to the channel. We're going up even more, like close to 650. So we are on the road to 1,000 as well. So still a long way to go, but one day as it comes, so we just keep pushing indeed. So next time we'll be live. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be live at some point over the weekend, but if not, next time we'll be live is for those who don't know. You'll get to know now, as I normally do open lobbies on the Tuesday evenings, where I throw out different car categories weekly. And I also do some open lobbies in some other parts of the week, depending what I've got going on my schedules as well. So, yeah, so we will be running the GR3s next week. For those who are wondering what car category I'll be wondering, now you know. So, obviously, one of the sessions I'll be doing a bit of practice. Please yourself to do a qualifying lap, and then get on with some sprint racing action. And then the next day also, when I do some more open lobbies, bit of practice, bit of qualifying, and then we do some sprint racing action as well. So, good to hear that you're looking forward to it as well, Ian. So let me see if there's any people that I know of, which there should be some people I know who are live. Don't know how you're meant to redirect us all, but you'll see, for those who know, then you'll see like, well, who I'm on about. And then so we have Ultimate Racing, who is live doing some more open lobbies, if he's still doing them still. And there's Yield, and there's Stampy, who are currently live, and Calster as well. Calster's live on YouTube for those who like to go and check him out. These 3, Stampy, Calster, and Yield, are doing daily races. For those who like to go and have a look, and whilst I'm about to crack on with whatever I need to do, I'll perhaps will tune in to say hello while on the go, but we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and if you like the content and what I'm providing, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and cheers once more. I'm liking this this gold edition, like the gold chrome of Lando's Monster Can. So cheers to you all. It's empty already, so that'll I had to get that last sip in. So, but yeah, I just think it looks like so cool, to have the gold edition of, to mark Lando Norris's accomplishment in Formula 1, having became the Formula 1 champion of the world last year, and to do it even more rewarding in the McLaren that is my all-time favourites as well. But this year it's a different story, as we could see a new world champion on the horizon, but we're just on the summer break, and then obviously see how the second half of the season pans out, which looks like it's Kimi's to lose, but it's over to Lewis, to George, Charles, Lando, obviously, maybe Max, maybe Oscar. So we will see how that pans out, but we could just switch our heads off from the world of Formula 1, unless anybody wishes to talk about it in between, if you're bored. So yeah, but a bit of break from football as well, with the World Cup being so over a week ago. So yeah, right, I'm gonna bounce now. So whatever you're all up to, look after yourself, stay safe, have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in the world. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.